Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 52, the second lesson in our review of the first 50 lessons. That's a lot of lessons. Um, and I'm going to ask you to please subscribe. And I'm going to ask that if you know anyone else who is currently doing the workbook and might find these videos helpful, please send them and ask them to subscribe as well. So, 5 lessons that we're reviewing today. Yesterday in the review, I linked all of the 5 lessons with one word, and that word was judgment. Today, we're linking all of the lessons together with the idea, the past. Okay? Now, there will be a little dash of judgment sprinkled around today's lessons as well, because judgments and the past go very well together. The first lesson we are reviewing. Oh, and by the way, remember there's 5 lessons during the course of your day. Go over all of them at least once, a couple of moments each. If one of the lessons is particularly drawing you to it, then practice that one a little bit longer. But by the end of the day, when you're ready to lay your head back down on the pillow, please be sure you have covered all 5 at least for a couple of minutes each. First lesson, I am upset because I see what is not there. What is not there? The past. The past is not there. The lesson says, and I'm not going to read all of it, I'll read some of the sentences. Reality brings only perfect peace. When I'm upset, it's because I have replaced reality with illusions. And what is all caught up in illusions? Judgments. Judgments and illusions go hand in hand together, and they both live in the past thoughts that I have had, that I have made up. The illusions are upsetting because I've given them reality, and then I think that reality is an illusion. Nothing in God's creation is affected in any way by my confusion. I am always upset by nothing. Now, what was the very first original past thought that was upsetting to me? Separation. That is, the Bible speaks of original sin. I'm going to call this our original past thought that has set this ball in motion, and it is separation. That is in the past. It was based on a judgment, and now I need to let it go. The second lesson for review is I see only the past, and I see only the past, and my past is filled with judgments. When I look around, I condemn this world because it is filled with judgments. It says, when I have forgiven myself and remembered who I am, I will bless everyone and everything I see. There will be no past and therefore no enemies. I will have let the past go. And in doing so, I am releasing the past, and I am releasing the judgments that I have placed on the past and all of my illusions that are filled with past judgments. Third lesson, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see only my own thoughts, and my mind is preoccupied with the past. Then it says, look on the past to prevent the present. I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning. Let me learn to give the past away, realizing in doing so I am giving up nothing. Forgiveness is the way to give away the past. Okay? The way to give up the past, to let it go, is going to be with forgiveness. The fourth lesson, I see nothing as it is now. Well, how could I? Because my mind is mired down in illusions of the past, filled with judgments. There's no way that I can look on what is now. And only if I am looking at what is now can I see anything at all. The lesson says the choice is not whether to see the past or the present. The choice is merely whether to see or not. And I'm going to add, it's merely whether to see or not to see. That is our question. That is our choice. That is the decision that we must make, to see or not to see. Because I see nothing as it is now, because I'm looking on the past that is filled with my judgments, and they're all illusions. And then, and in that lesson, in the little text part, it does have this wonderful thing. Now I would choose again. This is the great remembrance that we need to have, that we can always, always choose again. It is always ready for us. It is given to us the opportunity through our free will to always be able to choose again. Our fifth lesson for today is, my thoughts do not mean anything. And it starts by saying, I have no private thoughts. We come to learn through the course that I don't have any private thoughts because all minds are joined. So I cannot have a private thought. But private thoughts are limited ones anyway. And my mind, our minds, are not limited. They are expansive because our mind is part of the mind of God. So when the lesson says, yet it is only private thoughts of which I am aware. I'm aware of my limited thoughts, but I am not yet aware of my expansive thoughts. They do not exist. These limited thoughts, they do not exist, and they mean nothing. Yet my mind is part of creation and part of the Creator. And so would I not rather join the thinking of the universe than to obscure all that is really mine with my pitiful and meaningless private thoughts, my limited thoughts, my little thoughts, my thoughts that are based in the past and are filled with illusions. So one of the things that I speak of often, and many of you know this, is the metaphor of the pebble in the pond. One of the reasons I don't have any private thoughts, because this pond, this beautiful, pristine body of water, is very still. And it will receive the effect of anything that I drop into it. And all of my beautiful, loving thoughts go in, and they're like a pebble in the pond, and they will expand and go out. And those thoughts are limitless thoughts, and they are not private. They are meant to be shared. So those are, in fact, my thoughts are not private. They are limitless, my true thoughts, the ones I think with God. And those are the ones that I want to know are mine and to share with everyone. So that's it for today. I hope this helped. If so, please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, and please pray. Let us pray that, we all will let the past go and come into this now moment where there indeed is perfect peace. That's it. Namaste.